morning, welcome back to Oven Mitts Without Any Tits. Tea time again, it's a late one tonight. And I've got a little friend with me because I've cut some chicken up and he can smell it and he's like, I'm not leaving because you've got chicken. Anyway, we're cooking chicken and sweet potato risotto. So this is one of my favourite dishes. So I'm sick of cooking Neil's favourite, I'm going for my favourite now. So I've already browned off in a pan, some onions with some all-purpose seasoning, about a teaspoonful. So now that's all browned off, I'm adding to the pan 350 grams of arborio rice, if I can talk, or any old risotto rice that you've got. It doesn't have to be arborio, but that's just what I use. So get that in the pan and just kind of get it coated. This has actually been sat for a little while, so the pan's dried out slightly, so I'll just put a little bit more oil in there, just to kind of like get the rice going. And what you're sort of looking for here, effectively, is the heat gets onto the arborio rice and it sort of cracks the outer shell. And once it cracks the outer shell, that's what allows the liquid to be absorbed into the rice. So you're just applying some heat gently and hoping to get a lot of them kernels cracked, shall we say. What I've also done to prepare is in the air fryer, I've cut up I think it might have been 3 sort of medium-sized sweet potatoes, cubed them to about 1 centimetre cubes, and put them in there just to sort of not fry off, but they almost look like cubed chips. So they're just sort of there to sort of be thrown into this at the end. I've also, what you can do is if you've cooked a Sunday lunch, for example, and you've got some leftover chicken, keep it and you can make this dish with it. It's perfect for leftover chicken, but if you haven't got leftover chicken, like I don't have, because I don't really know what leftovers are, I've cooked 3 small chicken breasts, chopped them up into chunks, and they're going to go in a minute. I mean, there's not many ingredients to this recipe, to be fair. It's quick and simple. So that should be enough, so I'm just going to throw into that my chicken. And then I've also got 900 mils of chicken stock, which is also going to go in. So you put it all in at once. And we're just going to kind of leave this. Sometimes with the risotto you'll add the stock bit by bit, so that you don't get, sometimes it can kind of like congeal and stick to the bottom of the pan, but this particular one, you throw it all in together. It's almost a bit like a paella, I suppose. So they're all in the pan, stock, rice, onions, chicken, and we're just going to leave that for about 20 minutes. Once we come back to it, all the rice will have absorbed the stock and it'll be ready for the finishing final touches, which is chives, sweet potato. That's it. That is it. So come back soon and we'll see how delicious and creamy it's looking. So here we have it. I'm not going to lie, I did leave it on a little bit too long, so it's gone a little bit crunchier on the bottom than I would prefer. So we're going to put about a tablespoonish of chives in there. If you want to use fresh chives, use fresh chives, it's not a problem. I just keep them in all the time anyway. These are your sweet potato cubes, throw them in. Mix it all up and then serve. Are you hungry? Starving. See, he's starving. And he'll be thrilled to know it's slightly overcooked on the bottom.
Nice.
Adds to the flavour, doesn't it?
It does.
That's what these spatulas, we've got these new spatulas from Dunelm, they're alright for mixing stuff, but when you've got a lot of stuff in there, they're crap.
A lot longer though.
No, they're too flexible.
Oh, okay.
So there we go. All mixed in. We've got loads of this. I might even get a bowl of this tomorrow for my dinner. So he wants them as well, apparently. But there's quite a lot. Are you hungry? Right, okay, I'll give you a bit more then. So there we go. Last and final thing, teeny tiny sprinkling of cheese. It literally is just a little sprinkle, like that. And there we have it, chicken and sweet potato risotto. Try and make sure yours isn't burnt though. So on that note, we're going to go and have tea. Hope you've enjoyed this. Hit the like, hit the subscribe and all that jazz. And we'll see you next time and see what we're cooking. So have a good one. Take care. See you soon.
Really love the flavour of your hummus. It's wonderfully smooth with loads of tahini.